more to the north and even be more westerly, more easterly off the coast of Florida. The current forecast is we won't see an impact here in Martin County until 6 p.m. Monday evening at worst tropical storm force winds. What that means is that we will not be issuing a mandatory evacuation tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock for Martin County residents. Again, no mandatory evacuation for Martin County residents Sunday morning. That will be reevaluated. It might occur on Monday, but currently right now we do not see that. There will be no shelters open either for Sunday. Beaches will remain closed as of 5 p.m. tonight, and we also look for any future updates. Just stand by, stay tuned for martin.fl.us on our website. And we do apologize, our website went down for a short time today. That has been remedied. And also obviously text Alert Martin to 888-777 for the most up-to-date alerts. Next, I'll introduce Commissioner Campbell.
Thank you, Chief. I've heard people saying that, hey, we dodged a bullet or we're not going to get any impact. Well, obviously we will have an impact. Luckily for all of us here, it won't be as dramatic or as severe as we had originally thought it would be. But we still need to be vigilant. We still need to be careful. A lot of folks that did put shutters up, we will see some wind and rain. The event won't pass us by completely. I've had some folks, disappointed that they went through all this effort, but I think of it as like a hurricane boot camp. It gave you an opportunity to clean your garage and get your yards prepared. So with that in mind, I want our residents to know that everything that the county staff, both fire rescue, sheriff, school district, and county employees, all of our training, all of our procedures worked well. This was a great opportunity for us to run through new scenarios like our pet-friendly shelter. I had the opportunity to go there today. It is very well organized. We won't be using it in the next couple of days, hopefully, but it's a great option for us in collaboration with the school district. But I'd like to thank all of our staff. Many of them had obviously, like you all, different plans for the Labor Day weekend, but their plans were altered. Many of them are right to our left side over here working in our Emergency Operations Center. Several dozen groups work 24 hours a day in jobs that they don't normally work, so I'd like to thank them very much for stepping in to support our community. And with that, I'll turn it over to the captain.
Good afternoon. I just want to take the opportunity to commend the residents of Martin County who have really just taken the opportunity to be proactive in their preparations for the storm. It's been a roller coaster for the last 24 hours, as everybody knows. As the chief mentioned, we have a track right now that is steady, but it is still a dangerous storm, and I don't think that we can exhale just yet. There's still a ways to go, and it's something that we still need to continue to prepare for. In addition to that, and I want to really kind of piggyback on what the commissioner said, this has been such an amazing effort between all the public safety entities. It's been such an amazing pleasure to work with County Commission, the school district, fire rescue, EOC. This isn't something that we start planning on June 1st. We started this back in January and even December. It's been meeting after meeting, and what are we going to do, and scheduling and trainings and just prepare. We're preparing year-round for this, so when June 1st kicks in, we're ready to rock and roll. And from my behalf, it's been just a pleasure to work with all the entities coming together. It's been a wonderful treat for us. So with that, I'll turn it over to the school board.
Yes, Deputy Superintendent of Schools, Ginger Featherstone's here to give families an update on what will happen this coming week.
Good evening, and allow me a moment to say thank you to all of the members of our community who have truly pitched in to make this a collaborative effort. And thank you to the county as well. They've been great hosts to all of this. A little update, we do not have schools on Tuesday. The hope is that schools will reopen on Wednesday. As we all know, storms can choose to take a different path, which we're hoping and praying that that does not happen. But based on its current trajectory, we plan to have schools open on Wednesday. With that, being known that we will be doing assessments Tuesday if the county allows us to be out, and taking a look at the schools and making sure there isn't any damage when the tropical storm does happen to roll through here as well. So thank you again to everybody for making this a really fabulous transition. Our district personnel who have truly been working really hard to make sure we're prepared for shelters, and we still are ready if that were the case and were needed. So thank you all, and stay safe, stay inside.
Just to close, one last comment. For those of you who are out of town and are looking to return, thank you to the school board as well. Closing schools for Tuesday means you're not returning during the tropical storm force winds. So we hope to have them subside later on Tuesday. It would be hopeful that it'll be safe to return Tuesday night in preparation to get your kids ready for school Wednesday morning. So for that, I'd like to open it up to questions.
What can you tell people to let them know really we're not done yet?
The question is, a comment was made, it's a lot of people are exhaling and just kind of relieved that the storm is drifting off into the Atlantic. Very good point to make that this storm is unpredictable. Tomorrow morning we could wake up and it could be pointed right at us again. So don't let your guard down, keep the shutters up, maintain your concern for this storm, and once it's passed, and unfortunately I hate to say this, but there's a couple storms behind it as well. So not only Hurricane Dorian, but watch the storms coming behind. I think the closest one is not projected to come towards us, but the one behind it, unnamed, is still, it has a trajectory potentially to bring it towards us. So September, we realize, is a very busy month in the hurricane season, and stay tuned. Question is if there's anything we would have done differently on the preparations and so forth, and I can say with a lot of confidence, no, we worked as partners here in Martin County. Very many good comments about the residents, heeded the warning, shuttered up. You know, if you drive around town today, you see that we're prepared for a storm. There's not lines at a gas station. There's not lines in the grocery store. The streets are relatively clear. Be very, very proud of your neighbors. I mean, we are prepared if it does change course. But collectively working together as much as we do, unfortunately on the east coast of Florida, we're pretty seasoned in dealing with storms. And especially public safety professionals, leadership in Martin County, school board, you name it. We all come together. We always work together as a community.
One more note of thanks. We've had an excellent relationship and collaboration with the state of Florida. Governor DeSantis has been out and about. His folks have called Martin County many times, spoken to myself, my colleagues, Commissioner Jenkins, who's here, Commissioner Hurd, who's here. Also this morning I got a call from on my cell phone that said Washington, D.C., and it was the White House asking if all of our needs for the community had been met. I don't remember ever getting that call. Maybe we have in the past, but even from the federal level, they wanted to make sure that even here locally in Martin County that we were well taken care of. So I'd like to thank our partners at the state level and at the federal level. Thanks.
I would say the question is if the storm does change course, when can residents expect any type of notification? Again, with your alert, Martin, at 888-777, our website, and these press conferences, we will get the word out if there is a change of course. We're looking at it hourly, and the state, the National Weather Service, and so forth, it continues to update us. Trust me, they are frustrated. This storm is not following the models necessarily, and it's been completely unpredictable. I think the only consistency with this storm is its inconsistency. So again, stay tuned. We'll reach out to you, and but please be proactive. Anything else? Thank you.
We're going to be fine. Jim Cantori left.